Now the video's fine.
Language.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back here to Much Ado About Dota. It's episode 24. Thank you so much for joining us. We have, of course, our regular group of hosts, including Liquid BuLba, AUI 2000 from Speed, Monolith from Dignitas, and our special guest, TobiWan. But, you know, we're not going to do some introductions here. We're just going to get right into it. And, of course, there's a whole lot we want to talk about today, but I think the first and the most important thing, and it's probably to talk about why is everyone losing to Empire, and why are we going down to them? What's happening, guys? Are they just playing really well? What do you guys think? Sam, let's start with you because of course your team did go down to them 2-0 not too long ago. So what's up?
What's up, dude? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Empire. I don't know, dude. They have some momentum right now. After beating Speed yesterday, they're probably confident, and they owned us today. So, honestly, this patch is like 1 week, one team owns, the next week another team owns. So I don't really know if they're going to be consistently strong, but right now they're playing really well.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they 2-0'd you, they 2-0'd Speed, and
yeah, they 4-0'd us.
They fought right. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Kurt, you want to talk about that a little bit? Just Empire and the games you guys played against them?
I think they looked better in the Liquid games than they did against us. I think our games were more us. Like, they still played well, but we, like, at the level they're playing, we should have beaten them those games. But the games they played against Liquid, they looked really, really, really good. Especially the second one.
Yeah.
I think we played pretty bad too, though.
Yeah, but, like, how they played it was very few mistakes, right? While still maintaining.
Second game, I thought at some point we won the game, but it was like they warded really well that game. Like if you watch the replay, like their wards were actually really good. Like they had a lot of good vision of us. So I think their supports played at least their supports in the late game. They played the vision ward really well, and then I think we had some really bad fight where we went into Roshan, and then I didn't have DK form, and we just lost with the Aegis after they got Aegis. So that was like over. I don't know why we did that, but it was a pretty bad fight.
Is Sam's mic actually worse than mine?
Yeah, it's like wind tunneling or something.
I can hear him fine.
I mean, it's a little loud, it's a little clippy, but I don't think it's awful or anything. You're going to complain about it? I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, like you talked about, they of course, they 4-0'd Speed, but I mean, I saw a couple of those games, and you guys played really well, I think, and I actually didn't see the Liquid versus Empire games for the SP. I was out somewhere. But do you think it had anything to do with, like, the draft, or do you think it was just they played better in general, or what do you guys think? I don't know.
I think I mean, AUI can answer this question, I think. I need some time to think.
In terms of draft, I think we could have won every single one of those 4 games. Like, they might have slightly outpicked us, but I think we slightly outpicked them in other games too. In those 4 games, so like it was really just a play thing, and like I think like Sing played the best for us, but like no one else really played well, and then Sing didn't play his best either. So we were all just playing really, really subpar.
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
Oh, okay. Now I know what's wrong. I've been using the webcam mic over my actual mic.
Are you fixing that? Is that being rectified right now?
Yeah, I think is this better?
A little bit, I think.
I don't know. Speak.
Test.
There's like static. Like I hear static whenever you turn on your mic.
Oh.
I don't think it's as bad as it was, though. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, listen.
I don't know. If we were gonna do the Survivor thing, BuLba would be getting kicked right now.
Everyone's already voting BuLba in chat. No, that's not fair. It's his microphone. Can't you everybody just chill? Jesus, guys. He'll fix it. Also, I think it's fine. That's just my opinion anyway, but, Yeah, I mean, Empire looked good. Toby, from a casting perspective, you casted the ISO Cup games. What did you think about that series? I know you casted with Fogged. What did you think about it?
Well, I kind of loved it. I thank you, Owie, for awesome game number 1 from that series. That was wonderful. Thank you very much. I'll cherish it forever. I know Fogged and I, the main thing we were pointing out with Team Empire was actually the supports more than anything else. Like, the coordination that you're getting from Always Want to Fly and Vanscore is just ridiculous. And then you have someone like Mag, and people keep giving him heroes that let him jump in. Like, the amount of times they've got Clockwork, and then he either gets that on Nyx Assassin. I think one time he played like a Doombringer recently, but that was basically it. But they're getting these jumping kind of heroes that just control everything. And Resolution, it's Invoker. It's like they're getting everything that's signature, everything that works for them, and the entire mood is always going their way during the matches. Even when things are going completely crazy like they were during the ISO Cup Grand Final, there was no real point where you'd say they got up to a point where they said, okay, we're not going to win this game. They always seem like they're in control, and nothing's really phasing them right now. I don't know if it's just going to all fall apart, like coordination and team fights disappear, and then their entire draft disappears. If it's just a phase or something, or if they can keep this up. If they can keep it up, they'll be top of CIS pretty shortly.
Yeah, I mean, but that's a tough road for them to climb. Obviously, there's a lot of tournaments coming and going right now, so I think also it has a lot to do, and we'll talk about this in a second here. It has a lot to do with pretty much just how new this patch is, in fact. I mean, that's kind of the thing you have to keep in mind, and I want to talk about that a little bit, is that it's 1 week into the patch right now in 6.80, and, you know, these are a lot of changes that a lot of people think didn't really affect that much. I don't know if you guys agree with that, and I know, Al, you weren't there to talk about, you know, the change log with us for a lot of the time, and I want your input. Like, do you think the patch changed a lot? Do you think there was anything significant, or you know, did not change enough? What do you think about it?
I think it changed enough that you'll pick different heroes and you'll play slightly different. Like, the patch, it wasn't like huge like the last patch, but there's still quite a few changes. And a lot of heroes got toned up or toned down, and we haven't seen that much pick variation, but like someone, for example, like Slardar, he's starting to get picked a lot more. And it's not even really the direct bot on him, it's the fact that Blink Dagger doesn't cost mana, so now Sprint and Blink don't cost mana, so he can do anything he wants in the game.
Yeah. I mean, I think that is pretty crazy to think about too. Just the fact that these small changes had that kind of big of effect on the game. But Sam, what do you think? Are you on the same lines? Like, some heroes are good now, some heroes got toned down, like he said. What do you think?
I think it's mostly how you run it. Like, you can have a Slardar, but if you have 4 heroes that don't really synergize well with him, it obviously isn't as good. Like, he needs support heroes that can help zone out the offlaner, obviously, because he's in a hero that can really solo most offlaners probably well until he's level 6. I don't know, it just depends. This last patch, it was like it was all these small changes. I still think most of the heroes that got nerfed are still strong. Like, I think Alchemist is still a strong hero. Just you need to play with him differently.
Is that why you picked him today?
Yeah, I think the hero is still strong. It's just we play it like the hero wasn't really the reason why you lost. We just played that game pretty badly. But I think everything is just, if you can play it well, you can pick anything still. Empire's just playing everything. They're playing their heroes the best right now, I think. At least in the matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes for the next couple of weeks. But I don't know. Honestly, right now it's interesting stuff because and I talk about this a lot, I guess, because I don't really have any other way to like compare it. From somebody who plays a lot of pub games, like a lot of the heroes, like you talked about, seem, you know, they haven't changed much. They're still very strong, and I think that's kind of the cool thing. But there was also heroes that do very well in pubs now that didn't do very well before. So I think it's cool. Honestly, I don't think anybody really cares about me talking about pubs. I'm just going to throw that out there. Everyone's just like, who gives a shit? But I'm just saying.
No, the pubs are pretty cool, right? Like, Skeleton King or Wraith King or whatever has the highest win rate now.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that blew my mind.
That's
I was like,
pretty insane. And his ultimate is really ridiculous right now, too. Like, 75% slow for 5 seconds. Like, that just sounds stupid to me.
I actually haven't played him or seen him in a game of pubs yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. So...
I don't know. I guess that that just blows my mind how he can be that good, how he can be that high up there in comparison to like a lot of the heroes, which are still very good. I mean, I still think Bristleback's an amazing hero, even though he got his base damage nerfed. But like, also, I don't know if you guys have been like playing a lot of pubs with Earth Spirits in it, but I don't know if is that a big change? Has that done a lot? Because I don't really know how much that really affected the hero. I don't know. I guess BuLba's not. Sam's not an Earth Spirit picker, so. I don't know if you play a lot of Earth Spirit, Kurt, but or if you
I haven't tried him yet.
What is with you guys and not playing that hero? I don't understand.
I mean, have you seen his skills? Like, don't you just feel disgusting if you play that hero? Like, you should feel bad about yourself for picking that hero.
Well, I felt bad the second time I played him because the first time I played him, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and I said.
Like even the first time you hit R and then you hit D and you click on them, and it does 500 damage.
Okay.
Like it's so stupid.
That's fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah, I think that hero's still super strong. It's just that he's not. Like, level 3 instant kill any lane. Level 1 can't gank anywhere. Like,
yeah.
Before he just ruined the entire game if he was a good player. Because none of the Earth Spirit pickers were, like, super brilliant on him, I think. Or none of the ones I played. But the hero was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I never played against him, but I know some of the Europeans were super ridiculous with him. Like, I saw a couple of videos. And, like, I can't even think of what you could do. Like, the ganks... Once the gank starts, the person getting ganked can't do anything. There's nothing like against a lot of ganks. You can sort of like at least make it hard to gank you or like balance it out with skill or something. But he just instant stuns into instant slow into stuff like that, so you can't do anything against him.
It's infuriating sometimes to play against one. It's actually pretty infuriating, at least from when it was like 6.79. But and Toby, I want to get your opinion. Like, what have you seen, like playing pubs or just in general when you're watching or playing 6.80? Is anything like jumped out at you? Have you played a hero a lot lately that you really enjoy, or anything?
What's
like
this
that?
whole thing of called playing?
You don't play Dota?
I hardly have time to play Dota,
Okay.
man.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I make it a point to try to play like a game every night, just because. As much as
See,
like,
I'd love to do that. Like Cap's sitting here late at night. It's like, hey, late night with Capitalist doing like ranking runs and shit. And I'm just like, yeah, well, I get home and the second I set up a game, something happens which interrupts it, and just like no. That's why I play things like Minecraft, where I just like escape. I can walk away for a minute and then come back.
I mean,
Sorry.
Nah, that makes sense. I guess if you don't have time for it, that's fair. I mean, it's a pretty big commitment. Charlie, God, you fucking... Okay, that's right. I thought when you turned your webcam off it was going to be a big deal, but it's not. The webcams are still in position, but... Charlie, what about you? 6.80, what is 6.80 meant
He's
to you?
DC'd from the call,
I
man.
think he's DC'd,
God damn it.
Good question, though.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it was going well, and then Charlie's internet just shits out, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We'll move on. We'll move on, I guess. We'll get.
I can be Charlie.
Okay. All right, Aaron, aka Charlie. What do you think about heroes in 6.80?
I was kidding.
What? You can't just say that and then back off.
Okay, I think Void is pretty strong.
Excellent analysis.
Yeah,
Good
thank
input.
you.
Really good
10 out of
stuff.
Yeah, so now On Speed Gaming actually bring back the Zeus Void combo with the AA ulti and the Prophet ulti.
Did we do that? I don't think I was there for that. Maybe.
That was like Arteezy, Zeus. Yeah, that was before your time.
That was
back
come
when
with
you were-
me. That was come with me. Speed, right?
I mean, AA's looking pretty good. Void's looking pretty good. Zeus is
AA's
always
looking
looking good.
insane. Like
Is he? I don't know about that.
It's the chilling touch early on, which for me is just like, it makes finding first blood a fuck ton easier. It's just like, all right, so Roxkiss is picking up Ancient Apparition and they're going enemy jungle, chilling touch, and someone will die.
I mean, it's the strongest level 1 hero, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you do something like Ancient Apparition as well as a Luna together, and that damage output at level 1, I don't know how you're supposed to win your lane at the very, very start. The only problem is if you don't run aggressive tri lane, you have this AA just floats around anywhere and never gets to his level 6.
He's sort of useless other than that, though.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
he can't gank really, or I don't think he can. Maybe he can with the chilling touch, but
There was a build that came out. I think it was it Roxkiss or someone else tonight, and they ran 1 point cold feet, 0 points up in Vortex, 4 points up in chilling touch, and then ulti and stats for the rest of it. That was the AA.
But like, I mean, like Ice Vortex is at least decent. All right, well, I don't know.
Ice Vortex is pretty good right now, but like, I think their thought process with that is that when you fight with AA, he's on the other side of the map. Like, ideally, you want him away from the fight anyways, to get the really big ulti off, because that's really what the hero is. It's his ulti, and then this chilling touch at level 1 or early on, or whatever. But yeah. I don't think that's good still. Like, I don't see what you do with that. Like, the second skill is actually pretty strong. It gives vision, which is really important, and if you have something like Morphling, like an old school combo is like just Morphling A, where you could put an Ice Vortex down and you shotgun someone, and pretty much anyone will die, and you have vision on high ground so you could break base with it. So I'd rather see something like that than skip a skill for stats.
Yeah, I feel like AA has a place, and that place is I don't know, maybe sometimes limited in competitive Dota, but from a pub standpoint, I keep going back to this because it's the only thing I really know about. From a pub standpoint, he can be very effective. Obviously not in like ganking, like you said. But speaking of that, Charlie, are you alive right now?
Maybe.
Okay. I was asking you a question before you disconnected. We were talking about like heroes and what we saw in 6.80, and like anything you thought was interesting or heroes that you play a lot of. I don't know how much Dota you play, including obviously the lane that you went to. But is anything like sticking out at you? Is there a hero you like insta pick every time you play all pick, or what? What do you got going for you in 6.80?
Oh yeah, Phoenix, dude. Phoenix is so legit.
Yeah.
I'm since 6.80 came out, other than the LAN I went to, all I've been playing is ability draft. I'm a filthy casual.
You really are, because I remember talking to you and you're like, fuck holdout or whatever. You're like, fuck, I'm not playing that fucking mode, or like Dire Tide or something like that. I'm just gonna fucking play.
Oh yeah, I hate Dire Tide and that shit. I don't know. Maybe maybe I'm just a disgusting person, and that's it. I don't know. All I've been doing is playing ability draft. I haven't played like. I think the only games of actual Dota I've played are like is the LAN I went to. Other than that, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, I like Huskar. Somebody said it in chat. Somebody fucking knows.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess because ability draft is pretty fun. Sometimes I'm just like, why am I playing this in not normal Dota? But it's still pretty fun. But before we talked about that, Sam, you actually mentioned Phoenix, and you can go into a little bit more detail about that because I want to hear your thoughts about that hero. Your mic's off, dude. I can't hear you.
Hello?
Hello.
I mean, he's like the best like offlane hero, I actually think. Like up there. He's like impossible to kill in the offlane, and then if you time the second spell properly, you like actually just own supports in the carry a lot of the times. Like they actually can't kill you. AUI actually got carried yesterday by my offlane Phoenix, so you can ask him about it.
Pretty awful. He missed all his W's.
You're actually so stupid. I carried you.
I mean, Icarus Dive's a pretty good ability, I guess, for getting out of situations. I mean, the ultimate, though, is actually the thing that's interesting to me the most, because is it enough? I mean, like, I guess if you have 5 people focusing it down, you can kill it, but, like, that's such... You're going to have such indecision when you're trying to kill that ultimate. I think his ultimate's good, but maybe it's a little too long. I don't know what you guys think about that. Anybody?
I think it's decent. I don't know. The only annoying hero is, like, Windrunner. If you play versus Windrunner. He kept owning me the other day.
Yeah, Focus Fire.
You can kill in, like, a second with Focus Fire.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And, you can deny it too, just so you guys know. If there's an ally that's pissing you off, just fucking A-click it.
That's ridiculous. That's awesome, actually. I'm gonna use
I don't think that should be in the game, but you can do it.
I mean, you can only you can deny it when it's below the threshold, right? Not like before that, right? I'd imagine. That's just the standard deny mechanics.
Yeah.
Okay. Another hero that came out obviously is Terrorblade, and that hero is fucking amazing. I'm just gonna throw it out. I love that hero.
He's OP.
He is. Metamorphosis does so much fucking
He's
damage.
actually disgusting. He's like Naga and Earth Spirit in one hero.
That's actually... Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Really? He's that bad?
No, he's not like Earth Spirit, but he's worse. I think he's like better than Naga, I'm not sure. And his first skill, like I played a Clockwork against him in a pub, and he got his Q off on me, so I cogged, and then I couldn't kill my cogs because for some reason someone thought it was a good idea to make it slow attack speed. There's no way.
That hero is so fucking gross. Like, there's so many ways to build it too. Noob from UA made a video of Demon playing that hero, because I guess Demon's always he's been playing Terrorblade for like a long time now, for like ever since he came out, and like there's so many different builds you can do. I feel like you can go Phase, you can go Treads, you can go Yasha, Helm, Radiance even. I just think there's so much to do with that hero, but I feel like that hero's broken, at least a little bit.
I think he's insanely strong if you just go like Treads, Drums, SMY, and you just push. Like, you can take all 6 towers.
Mm-hmm.
And you hit really, really hard.
Yeah, I mean, you have like 100... I think with Metamorphosis level 4, you have like 180 just regular damage, not bonus damage. It doesn't give you bonus damage, that's the important thing too. So all of your illusions get a fuck ton of damage, because the bonus damage wouldn't have, you know, added. But, I don't know, that fucking hero's crazy.
Kurt, do you really think the slow's that good? Because the range is a pretty big issue. Like, at early levels, if you get it off, you can definitely get a kill because it's 60%, which is even more than Gale. But late game, do you use it that much?
I mean, late game, it's if you can get it off, then it does a lot of damage. That's a big thing. And like you can't BKB to slow off, and the illusion will stay on you even if you BKB. I think it's pretty good. Like, I get a blink for a late game against certain heroes.
Yeah. Another thing too, also is talking about going through BKB. Sunder goes through BKB as well, I'm pretty sure. So that's gross. That's a thing that happens, because you pretty much have like 2 lives if you can use that the right way. I don't know though. That's enough about Terrorblade, I suppose. And unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about with 6.80, I think we're gonna move on.
Good.
Charlie.
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
I was about to spam a penis. I was so bored.
Okay, well, this next question's for you, so don't worry. I got something for you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't need... whatever. Just go on.
You're going to answer this goddamn question. You're going to like it, Charlie, okay?
God damn it.
The new XMG draft mode from DotaCinema. It's $20,000 for Captain's Draft tournament. It's being, I think, casted by Cinderin. Charlie, from your point of view as like as somebody who's a manager and I guess all around Dota fan, what do you think about this mode and what DotaCinema is doing with it?
I mean, it's cool. I know viewers would love to see something different than your typical Captain's mode. Same heroes, same band, same everything, every game. So there's some variety. Maybe you'll see some like sniper mid or some other shit. I know RTC loves that. So I mean, it's cool to see something different. It's cool to see DotaCinema back to doing like other things other than just fails of the week or YouTube videos. And it's always cool to see Cinderin casting again. I know a lot of people that are a fan. It's always good to get more shit out there.
Yeah.
But Speed rejected it.
Interesting, actually.
You're like one of the only teams that did.
Well, it was because it was just Captain's Draft. Because everything else is Captain's mode, and they feel like everything is about improving towards TI. And you know, this team's a bunch of turbo nerds, so everything they want to do is to improve towards that goal. So, and Captain's Draft doesn't exactly do that.
I'd agree with that, actually. I think a lot of people on NA Dota were like throwing their arms up and talking about the mode and just being like, really? Like, that's the thing that you're going to do? You're going to have that? I don't know. Tell me what do you think?
But one of the things I read most about people talking about the mode was that there's imbalance in the last 2 picks or something like that. Like, if you pick second, like something goes horribly, horribly wrong or something. I read it. Didn't look much more. It's Captain's Draft.
That's it.
I mean, it's never really been tested, right? It's not balanced, probably.
It's like thinking ATOD will be a competitive style of game type. Like, maybe I'll be proved wrong, and if I am, great. I'm still going to be watching it because it's going to be something different for the viewers. So from the viewer's perspective, it's great.
Yeah.
From a team perspective, like Speed Gaming, I can understand why they wouldn't play.
The tournaments are going to be pretty cool. Like, I'd watch it. but
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't
watch it too.
really
Yeah,
want to
sure.
dedicate time to it because they're a bigger tournament, or I don't know, bigger. 20,000's pretty large, but like more important from a playing perspective.
If you're
To
trying to
focus
get
on.
the reputation up to get a direct invite into TI, and Captain's Draft isn't probably really going to give you that reputation. It's like, hey, I won a title of this Captain's Draft competition. Be like, yeah. Where we like, oh, okay, so I won like what's a good tournament that's currently running? Hey, I won MLG TKO. You win something like that, or you win like you win the new season of Dream League or something like that. Like that'll give you street cred to get an invite.
Series. Don't forget that.
Oh my.
There you go, Sam.
Yes,
The
Sam.
Thursday evening cup. The Thursday evening cup.
Casted by Toffee. Yeah, so you gotta get those plugins, man.
In that case, for the people in the Joint Ed League in the lowest division, if you win that, TI credentials right there.
There you go. Sam, are you competing in the XMG Captain's Draft presented by DotaCinema?
I think we are.
So you don't know?
You're not sure.
I'm checking. Yeah, we actually are.
All right, well, good luck in that, I guess.
Thank you.
What?
On the bright side, BuLba, you don't have to go up against Team Empire in that.
Whatever, Toby. I don't know. I hit the shots fire me, dude.
Wait, how does Captain's Draft work?
It's 2 bans for each team, and then
Like just alternating?
the first 2 bans are alternating, and then you get 1 pick for one team, and then the next team gets 2 picks, and then 2 picks, and then 2 picks, and then 1 pick, or
Okay.
something like that. It's weird. I forget how it works, but it doesn't seem like it'd be a good format at all for any competitive Dota. And you're right. I think like this is a lot like ATOD, except ATOD's prize pool wasn't fucking 20K, and I'm just gonna throw that out there. Like it wasn't $20,000. Like, and ATOD I love.
Sorry, would you have preferred that? Would you?
I mean, it would add a little bit more incentive for people to play reverse
Ham
Captain's
Sandwich
Draft.
did the best he could for ATOD, man. He
I'm not-
tried. He
I'm not-
tried. You're shitting on the memory of Ham Sandwich.
Well, I am definitely not shitting on the memory of Ham Sandwich. Ham knows I'm down with him. Like, he knows. Like, and I loved ATOD. I did. And then they shouldn't have changed anything about it. I think the prize pool is fine. I'm just saying I think it's too much for XMG, at least in my opinion, because and I agree that, like, it's really nice for, like, the viewers. Like, people will want to watch it. I'm going to fucking watch it. I know that for sure. But, like, I think it's too much money to be going to a prize pool for something that we don't see very often or don't do, because it's not really the norm. But I don't know. That's my opinion. Anyway.
I'm actually interested to see if they do it again. Like if this is just a one-off kind of thing, and then they go, now we're going to do a big event, or if they just keep doing like quirky online competitions. Just interested.
I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see when they start announcing stuff for DotaCinema. I am excited that DotaCinema is getting back into, like, at least somewhat competitive Dota, because I do enjoy Sunsfan, and I do enjoy Syndra as casters very much so. And I've worked with them before. They're really good people as well. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, to be sure. But I don't know. I guess we can move on unless anyone else has any other questions about anything here. So. What I want to talk about next is actually, let's go right into the new American teams, actually, because this is something we kind of skimmed over last week. When some of them were on, when Arteezy was on for a bit, it was like eHug and SADBOYS. They're 2 American teams. One's a bit stronger than the other, and I'm not flaming Ryu. Ryu's my boy, but I don't know. I don't know what you guys have probably scrimmed against them a lot. I know you have played against them a lot. What do you guys think about specifically SADBOYS? Let's just, Sam, let's start with you. I mean, Artur and the team, what do you think about SADBOYS?
SADBOYS is a great player in Pandago. MSS is a great carry player.
That's wrong team.
That's
dude,
the wrong team, dude. Are you just trolling?
Ryan
No,
Gordon had an
he
excellent
definitely
Magnus
was.
today.
Oh my god.
He had an excellent Magnus today, if anyone caught that game.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I believe in SADBOYS. eHug? eHug is one of the best players in the form of Fear Darkness, Legend of North America. And what can I say? They're playing really well right now.
Okay. All right. We're just gonna let that be. Kurt, any? I mean, I guess general thoughts on both teams. I know you guys, like I said, you've scrimmed and whatever, but like, I'm sure you're at least interested in what SADBOYS has to offer. Do you think they're going to be a team that's up and coming, or at least is going to be like one of the North American teams to beat in the coming like months or so? What do you think?
I mean, of course they're going to be good. Like, their players are all good, so they're going to be good. Like, I think it's as simple as that. If you just look at their lineup, like, there's no way anyone can say they're going to be bad, I think.
I mean, I think they would be like a step higher if they had Demon.
You got fucking issues, man.
Whatever, man.
I remember...
That was a request. Can you relax?
I like how before the show started, you said you weren't going to flame anybody.
Did I flame anyone? I said that.
That's kind of a subtle flame.
Don't you say that every show? That you're not going to flame anybody, or that you don't?
I have not flamed anyone so far.
Okay. Alright.
That was like an underhanded flame.
I mean, they beat us today. Well, how is that flame? Like.
Okay.
Alright, whatever.
Alright, okay,
whatever.
That's fair.
Should we also just start calling SADBOYS EG already? Has Fear actually moved out of the EG house?
I don't know anything about that. You guys can talk about it. I don't know anything about
I can't say anything. I can't say anything.
Yeah, okay, so we have a lot of people that know shit, but no one which can actually talk about it.
I actually don't know.
I mean,
I don't know anything about it. I'm being 100%
well,
serious.
In
mean,
that
what
case,
are the
you and I can talk about this, and the rest of them can just sit there going, I know what's happening.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee.
What
Have
other
fun.
sponsor is there? Like, there's no Dignitas, because I heard Dignitas actually sponsored a few players, any Dota players.
Yo,
So you saw that thread too, right?
I don't even know who half those players are.
The 2, dude. The 2 is like one of the. He's like the best. Dude.
Hey.
The 2 is so
Wait,
good, man.
Does
So
Dignitas
what
have a
happened?
team?
Yeah, Dignitas is team.
They do?
What?
They do? That's news to me.
I mean,
Oh,
there's
really good
a
pickup
Reddit
then.
thread on it. There's
Yeah,
a Reddit
man.
thread on it.
I think Mason
What?
posted it.
Was it downvoted?
No, it's somewhere
No,
there.
no, because people don't know what the fuck is going on. It got upvoted.
Someone posted.
How
in
are you
chat.
going to call that a Reddit thread?
It is a Reddit.
Yeah, that's
thread.
true.
It's an
It's
NA
literally
Dota
just
thread.
links to NA Dota.
It's an NA Dota thread. Fair enough. That's fair.
Alright.
Toss the
Dude, the two is coming for all ya. He's gonna get you, man. I've seen him play in NEL. Mike's had to ban him just because he's too good.
look
man.
at this guy's post. He took it serious. Although this seems bullshit, Dignitas made a huge mistake trading off all the members of the Pod and Bottom lineup. Good old Dignitas, Monolith threw it all away because they didn't perform so
Wow.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Well, Charlie, congrats on your new team.
I look forward to meeting the 2 and having a conversation with him.
You
It will
won't be
be my first
disappointed.
time.
Hey, wait, Charlie, are you actually still managing Dignitas?
No comment.
Okay, all right. Let's
Right. The main reason why I asked if we should also call SADBOYS EG is because I looked at the Dream League, like, participants, and EG's in there, but EG have no team. Like, they've been directly invited in next to Team Liquid, and Speed have to come through the qualifier.
Wait.
Oh, that's
really?
because we didn't play the
Oh,
last.
that's
Yeah,
because
that's
they
right,
weren't
'cause, yeah.
EG was the last season.
Yeah, I remember that.
But there was no last season, was there? Wasn't it just...
It was the
Yeah,
kickoff
there
season.
was.
Yeah,
There was,
last
because I know, because we weren't invited, just like D2L.
Yeah, but that was the whole thing, like, you're now being punished because you weren't invited.
No, I mean, it's an ongoing league, right? Like, they're planning to join their season, so it makes sense, I think, to have us qualify.
Alright. Cool. I just didn't understand why I saw it. I'm just like, EG with no roster gets invited over Speed.
I mean, I guess you have your answer now, Toby, don't you? I mean, I don't know anything about it, but I don't know. But yeah, I forgot that the whole Dream League thing is happening again, and we could talk about that a little bit, I guess. But it's just the same, like we already talked about. I mean, there's the different regions, and then they have the top 2 teams, and then they have qualifiers for everybody else. And I think they said top 6 move on to DreamHack, or am I wrong about that? I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Anybody help me out here?
Remaining 6 teams go to DreamHack Summer to play out for 100k.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's top 6 teams as opposed to what we had before, which was top 4.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got 2 teams from each region.
Well, I mean, that's something interesting. I mean, I don't know when that's happening. I'm sure they had a date there that I missed, but that's actually kind of exciting because I feel like DreamHack is one of the biggest
came out
things.
literally like 6 hours ago, I think, or something like that. It's today, so it's fine, man.
I don't know about you guys, but I think DreamHack is, other than the MLG tournament and other than TI, whatever, I think that it's probably DreamHack's the biggest one. I don't know many people would argue that. So I'm excited to see how you guys do moving through the bracket, moving through the qualifiers, what have you. That'll be exciting, but enough about that. Let's move on. And there was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, staying on the eHug SADBOYS thing. I don't know if any of you watch this, and I'm just going to talk about it a little bit, but there's this game between eHug and SADBOYS for the Join Dota League. I don't know if you guys saw that second game. Sam, I know you were watching it. You were feeding it.
Wait, there was a second game?
The best of 2. The second game that had
No, it's not best of 2, Maut. It's not best of 2.
What is it then? It's just pool
Holy
play?
Master will kill you if he hears you say that.
Okay, well, what is it then?
It's a 2-game series. Because you can't technically have a best of 2.
Okay, all right, then my apologies. 2-game series. The first game was fine. Ryu picked Death Prophet and got wrecked. And SADBOYS in the second game, that was the game they picked for. They had the Venomancer, they had the Treant Protector, they had the Dazzle played by Fear.
Oh god, that game?
Yeah,
oh god.
That I remember watching that game and just being like, I was casting it, and they had 4 Midases, and I'm just trying to find anything to talk about while they're farming their own lanes. And Sam, I know you were watching it, dude. You want to talk about that game at least a little bit, like, and just, I don't know, just say something about it?
And it was a typical SADBOYS game.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
The 4 Midas or whatever. Typical SADBOYS. I mean, if it works, it works. But that was a clowny game, all I can say. I know, I honestly feel eHug got a chance to win that game, but things went out of grasp. The game was over as soon as it started. But I know you enjoyed casting that game out.
You think I did? You really?
Yeah.
You think so? I'm gonna say the answer that I always say, and that's I love casting Dota in general, no matter what the game. The real answer was that shit became real miserable real quick, just because they farmed all of their lanes. They had Midases, and they just wouldn't push in, and eHug weren't doing anything. And I mean, I love both of those teams, but that was a rough game of Dota to watch, at least from a spectator standpoint. So, yeah. So there's that, and that's pretty much it. I mean, we haven't really talked a lot about eHug, and I want to ask.
They beat Rock's Kiss.
Yeah, they did. They did. I wrote that down, and I saw that game too. That game was legit, and I feel like they actually have a lot of potential. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but that's my opinion anyway. So,
Mojo Stormshot's an explosive player.
He's a shining star.
he really is.
Shoutouts to Arif.
Shoutouts to NSOs and the rest of them. They're all pretty legit.
That's pretty fun.
Ryu's the best AZ player in the universe. So there's that. Let's move on. Let's not talk about that anymore.
Can we talk about the Pool Sorcery, some Tangos versus the Speed Gaming game?
I didn't see that game. That game just happened, didn't it?
Toby casted that game.
Hey, what game did I cast?
The game with the offlane Viper. Remember?
Yeah, it was a Viper Windrunner.
Yeah. Yeah. That worked. Are you really willing to decode this, BuLba, or are you just
Yes,
wanting to
I mean,
like
I'm
run
waiting
someone's
for your,
face through the mud?
I'm waiting for your analysis here, Toby. I mean,
If you want the
Reddit
analysis,
did
don't
say
waste
that
the
you're one of
bloody
the...
No,
Reddit did
my
say-
analysis is if you're going to have a support hero on an off lane, have one that will actually help the situation.
Thank you.
That's all I would say.
Thanks, Toby.
I'm here for you, BuLba. Improving your Dota day by day.
Thanks. Another Reddit thread for Toby, please.
Yeah, seriously.
Best play-by-play to best analyst.
Fuck you, BuLba.
He covers all the
Because you
roles.
know what's going to happen here. I've already used up my good Reddit karma, so if there's another thread about me, it's just going to be one of hate.
Wow.
I'm sure you could do something. Like, what else are they gonna say?
Well, it's started by the NA Dota community, man. Like, I saw that, and I really appreciate the attempt to start off a nice thread on the NA Dota forums, I really do appreciate it.
No, but that's just that happens with every thread, Toby. That happens with every thread. It starts out with like some principle or some purpose to be like, oh, this is good, or oh, this is happening, and then somebody just comes in and fucking derails it like crazy. Like that's just NA Dota, and it's the NA Dota we know and love. Spit knows it well.
Can I just take this time to say that once again, it's on NA Dota days before Reddit. Like the Toby appreciation thread, we're days before Reddit on that. That's even before you did that amazing cast. We knew it was coming.
We're fucking soothsayers. We know what's going on.
Holy fuck. Sorry.
You're right there, Charlie? Everything okay?
I don't know. This internet's ass.
I'm sorry. Well, at least you're back now. So there's that.
I'll be gone in like 20 minutes again when it cuts out.
Well, we gotta get our questions in for you quick then. If we have any. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about here? I'm just kind of picking and choosing through the Google Doc here, and there's some things I do want to talk about, some things I don't. Kurt, I know you wanted to talk about maybe server issues and server picking. Are you still interested in talking about that? I'm not sure.
I mean, it'd be sort of nice to have a European player for that. But like, I'm pretty sure me and Sam could talk about that fine.
All right. So I don't actually know.
I mean, is Toby gonna be a resident European player or what?
I mean, the reason I wanted to talk about it is because Speed entered North American divisions and European divisions of different tournaments. And, like, some people have been commenting on that, and, sorry, the main reason is because we want to play against every team. That's actually a huge reason, but, we never get good servers for us, so I don't know why people keep saying that. Like, we're trying to abuse servers or something.
What tournaments
You guys are the ones that are crippled from the start. Like no matter how you approach it, you have a bad server.
Yeah, like
until Speed Gaming has a team house.
Are you? No comment.
Was that a hint or Toby trying to get information?
That was definitely going to Monolith of, would you please get them a team house and stop working on Dignitas?
No comment. No comment.
I mean, I guess it's. I mean, because you're still playing. You're obviously from Vancouver, so you're playing from there, and then everyone else is playing European. And EE is from he's from around Toronto, right? So
yeah.
I mean, you're playing from pretty much all over North America, and then they're in Europe, like Central Europe, but they're in Europe for the most part. So you're that's it. Until you guys can get together somehow, I don't think you're ever going to be able to have a good server. I mean, what server do you guys prefer to play on most as Speed Gaming? What server do you like the best for your team?
I think, like every game, we want a mix of US East and Europe. I think for a series, that would be the best for us. But like, if we had to choose a default one, it'd be US East.
Okay.
I think the bigger question for you is, Howie, where would you build your team house? Would it be Europe or would it be US East?
I'd rather be in US East.
Well,
Monolith? Thoughts?
Why not both? Okay, I'm AFK.
Okay.
You're actually.
It's funny for someone to walk in with a taco.
Charlie.
Right?
What the hell?
There's no way that was that funny.
It was. Never mind. I'm. Fuck it. I'm going AFK.
Hi, Charlie.
Is he going out to a taco store or something that just it was a perfect situation moment?
We'll never know, man. We'll fucking never know.
That was really weird, guys.
It really was. Even in chat, just that's so fucking awkward. Like, what? Anyways, Sam, from your point of view, are you guys okay on servers right now as Liquid? I mean, because I know you guys still have Koifa, obviously, and that probably is an issue. How are you guys on servers right now?
I mean, it's down for whatever. As long as it's not Stockholm or the other European server. I think there's one Stockholm and there's another one as well. As long as Austria or whatever, I think Lux is. I mean, regardless, I think it has to be a coin flip in the third game between us and a Russian team. But I think versus Western European teams, I don't know if it's the fairest as Lux AUI has his opinions on that though. Pretty sure.
I mean, BuLba comes into our team speak and says they should all be US East.
Yeah.
So that's BuLba's opinions.
I mean, but honestly, I don't. It doesn't affect me that much because I'm East, so I can play on Lux. It's whatever.
Yeah, but don't you guys have 4 West players, right? But that's
no,
what it should be.
we have 3 West players and then
3
one
West players?
European player.
Oh yeah,
But-
yeah. Sorry.
But when
I mean,
I play from East to Lux, I'm sure like the people in Lux will or around that area will get the same ping as I do, and I don't really feel that much of it. Like it's whatever. Like you can feel a little bit, but it's not that like. It's mostly mentality, I think. So that's just my opinion about that.
So, server issues are always going to be a thing.
Are you just saying? So basically, what you just said is, are you just calling the Europeans complainers?
I mean, I'm not gonna call the Europeans complainers. I'm just saying it's like people care too much about that, you know. Like I don't want to really express it, but it's just, especially if you're on the East Coast and then you're playing like if you're on the Western Europe side. I really don't feel, unless you have like the world's worst routing. I don't think 150 ping or 140 is that much is that bad, honestly. So that's just my opinion.
Alright.
Or all future tournaments can just exclude America if it's a European tournament and vice versa. And then just settle it at LAN.
That's not the right. I think that's not the right idea. I don't think that's the right decision because I like what we have now, which is a lot of tournaments that have different like regions for each of their part of the tournament, and then maybe later on you go into either an online mode which has both regions together or even a LAN. But I think that Americans need more tournaments. We need more things like Star Ladder, and I think the reason why people aren't doing Star Ladder or haven't done Star Ladder, and I'm not sure if there's any sort of bar to them, but the ping issues have always been a thing, and I think Star Ladder is one of the biggest tournaments, so we need to be able to get American teams in there, at least in my opinion. I don't know if that's going to happen, but...
Sorry, Maut, have you heard about this thing called Join Dota League America?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was hyping that up, man. That's what I was saying. I said I like that.
Wait, what did you say about Star Ladder?
There's
Oh, I don't think... Never mind.
yeah, never mind.
No,
AFK.
Yeah, AFK. Just there's going to be things coming up. Like, people recognize that NA needs their own region tournaments for their own region, and it's being addressed.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But it's always fun playing. It's always fun.
I know what you're talking about, Charlie.
I
may not know about the team house, but I know about what you're talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about too. Maybe.
What team house?
Toby just launched another Reddit thread concerning this.
Another. So Dignitas picks up the 2, and Dignitas gets 2 team houses. Is that going to be the next one?
Yes.
No. The whole thing was Dignitas, your new team you picked up, guessed the team house, and Speed Gaming are still out in the cold.
Yeah, I Marco'd them.
Because Speed Gaming obviously don't make enough money for you.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Marco?
Yeah, did he take all the money?
There's a new Netolic, right?
There is.
Still running.
We can talk
we
about
didn't
that
get
too.
an invite. I don't know why we didn't get an invite. I thought he helped us. It would have been nice.
Yeah.
Just
a
Who's
nice
playing
gesture.
Netolic? I saw a news article appear up, but I never looked to see who's playing.
I can tell you that right now. I know Force Revenge and Denial are playing it. Power Rangers are playing it. A lot of tier 2 teams. eHug's playing it. Seriously, you guys are playing it at Netolic? God fucking damn it, Ryu. SADBOYS. Actually, a lot of teams were invited. Roxkiss, Life, Empire, Fnatic, SADBOYS, and VP. And then everyone else probably just didn't want to play in it. So.
I mean, if AF Speed did get an invite, would they play in it?
No.
I can.
of course we would.
Shut up.
Marco is my favorite tournament organizer.
All right.
But Aoi, were the tournament organizers nice to you and sent the money to you and not to the organization?
There was one cup, I can't remember the name, but they actually had to fight.
It was George.
Yeah,
it was,
but what was the tournament name?
It wasn't it the other ES? I know. Fuck, I don't remember.
Well, we've got another tournament money, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Can we relax on that Marco Flame? Poor guy. He's trying to work.
Yeah,
his
let's
way
focus
back
on BuLba. How was your performance today?
up. Whatever, Toby. Why I gotta play me, man? Whatever, dude.
Did you guys get invited to that, to the Netolic thing, Liquid?
Yes.
So you
Actually,
won?
no. No, I don't think. I don't even know if we did.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure.
Alright.
Let's ask our manager, Monolith.
What the fuck?
I'm kidding.
Charlie, you're all over the teams now. Get, like,
I guess I manage every team.
Yeah. Well, it happens. Good luck. God, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Speaking of Liquid, you guys got a new sponsor, that being HyperX. How do you feel about HyperX sponsoring your team and giving you cheesy commercials to do? What are your thoughts on that, BuLba?
They're not cheesy.
No.
Wait, I never saw his cheesy commercial. I was too busy watching the Alliance one.
I don't think BuLba was in it. It was like it was TLO and who else was it? Rhett, maybe?
So it never flagged on Dota 2 sources anyway.
No, but
Alright.
I mean,
Why didn't you get the photo shoots, BuLba?
I mean, HyperX is a great sponsor. They're actually pretty legit guys. They're a great addition to the esports scene.
it certainly helps. I like when new sponsors come in. But how do you feel like maybe someday you're gonna have to do commercial, BuLba? Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Are you?
Yep.
Hey,
I
BuLba,
would love to
just
see
say,
that.
just say, HyperX is ferocious and sound like a cat.
Yeah, some of those commercials aren't bad.
Some of those aren't bad. The TLO and Rhett one was pretty funny.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Yeah,
are
that one
pretty
was
funny.
by Hoppe did that one. Actually, I was kidding. I mean, that I enjoyed the commercial. I think it was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I enjoy most of Kingston stuff, and they support like so many teams in the scene. They're legit.
Yeah. I'm using HyperX RAM or whatever it is, Kingston RAM in my computer, so yeah.
So am I.
Nice.
Shout out to Annie. She's their marketing person. She's very nice.
Look at Charlie, pouring himself out to the esports scene.
I'm a huge fucking whore.
I mean,
Respectable.
that's why you're such a big deal right now.
Is it? Does being a huge whore make me a big deal?
I think that's how it
Yep.
works. I could be wrong though. I think that's what I need
I
to
mean, let's just bro hard.
do.
That's
What?
all you, dude.
Yeah, what?
That's all you.
Whatever, dude.
You sure you want to like go back to that right now? Is that what you want to do?
No.
You brought her up, man. We can get. we can get
That's
her up.
Charlie. That's all Mauts.
Why the fuck is that me?
I'm saying that's Mauts.
All right. Okay. Apparently it's me. I don't know this. I mean, listen.
Because of your nips.
It is actually. I don't know. Everyone seems to have a strange fascination with them, but we're not talking about my nips today. That's not what's happening here. So we're just gonna
Can you
move
take
on
your
from
shirt?
that. No, I'm not taking
Can
my
you
shirt off.
shirt off?
No,
Why not?
I'm not doing
Please.
it. See, I knew this was gonna fucking happen. It's gonna happen every show. Someone's gonna demand me to take my shirt off, and I'm just not gonna do it.
Just do it this once.
Nope. Moving on.
I mean, you might as well get it out of the way.
I'll do it eventually when I feel comfortable.
Why don't you feel comfortable now?
I just don't.
Because it's wintertime.
Yeah, it's cold in my basement. All right.
All right, whatever.
I'm just
Let's
saying.
talk about something else.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna move on. A couple other topics here. Not too many left, but I want to talk about this specifically, and I want to talk about it to Bull because you guys, NEL is still somewhat alive. Can you guys just get back there and can you start playing some fucking in-houses, please? Is that ever gonna happen against Sam? Is it?
I mean, do you want the nice answer or do you want the what a devil's advocate answer?
Let's do the latter. Let's do the devil's advocate answer, please.
Sadly, no.
No.
How's that the devil's
That's the
advocate
devil's
answer?
advocate.
Yeah, I don't
Whatever,
know.
man. I mean, what can I say? It's maybe. I mean, there's only like one game up, and then Mike's like everyone go play at this time, and then no one like there's one game happens, and then everyone just like AFKs. So sadly, the league is not. I have no hope, dude.
I think you're the person that needs to be like, let's go play. Like, you have to like get Artur into it. You have to get all the other people that you play with just being like, let's go play an EL. That's all it takes, really.
But they don't want to, dude. I tried. Like, I asked them. I even asked MSS. I asked Fogged occasionally. I asked Fear. No one wants to play.
That's so sad. So everybody's just about ranked matchmaking now? Like, is that it?
Seems like it.
No.
Man, that's
So now that NEL is kind of dead, is this why IX Mike has formed his new team? What is it, the Wild Witch Doctors or something?
Yeah, that's it.
Something like that.
Yeah. They've won.
We have a match versus them tomorrow, actually.
They've won Tex, the Thursday Evening Cup Series, a couple times. I think they won Sex 2 a couple times as well, but...
Isn't Mike still technically on Liquid?
I think so.
I don't know how that works. I don't know. I don't know how.
Not as a player.
Well,
It's more of a mascot at this point.
Whoa.
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 Whoa, he's on the team. He's playing in the... What is this, MLG TKO? How are you not going to call him a player?
For Liquid.
Alright.
Isn't that like some breach of contract shit or something? I don't know. Is that how it works? Probably not.
No, probably not.
No. Alright, well. Is that it on in-houses? Does anybody else have any...
I mean, what is the AUI's opinion on in-house leagues?
I never played those, so.
We talked about this before, I feel like.
You did?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, AUI flamed ranked matchmaking as well back then, so look at him now.
Wait, did you? Did you flame rank match?
No, I didn't want them to have a visible rating system, and they don't have one. Like, you can only show it to your friends, right? As far as I know.
You can make it private too, so your friends can't even see it, I think, is how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how they did the rank matchmaking, I think.
But then a lot of people are complaining about, oh, I'm like a 6.2 MMR, like a 5.8 MMR, I'm getting like a 3.8 MMR person in my game. Do you have that same issue?
They can wait till they have 10 million players playing Dota then, or they can wait an hour for their game. Like, there's not enough high-rated players.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like Volt's gonna purposely just screw them over by screwing up the entire game's balance, I think. Like, I think those players are just expecting to win every game with better teammates than the opponents.
And it's not even like people 3.8 MMR are that awful. I mean, sure.
They're pretty awful.
Oh,
They're pretty awful.
If you compare the differences, like from 3K to 4K, there's a huge leap, and then when you get from like 5K to like 5.5, 6K, it's pretty big too.
Wait, Mats, what's your MMR, Mats?
Listen, dude, we're not talking about my MMR right now,
just,
right?
just say it, dude.
We're not
Say it.
talking about my MMR right now, Sam.
Oh, Mo, what's your MMR?
We're not.
Come on, I like on the daily. Whenever I post anything about me playing Dota on Twitter, like Universe, BuLba, Artur, Aoi flame the shit out of me, and I just take it. So just
And you're gonna fire. You know what? It's 4K.
What's
It's 4K. I said it. Listen, I said it. Are you happy now? Is everybody happy now?
It's not that bad.
Yeah, that's not that bad. It's 4K fine. Like I played with Greg yesterday. It was like
Who's Greg?
3.8 or something. What is
that?
it? It's fucking awful.
Is he?
My God, that was the heaviest game of my life. I wanted to kill myself.
Shoutouts to Greg, who's casting CDL right now. I'm pretty sure.
I hope he hears this.
I'll tell him. Actually, I think I'm just
Good.
gonna tell him.
I told him yesterday too. He needs to hear it again.
Well, the thing is too, Charlie, because when I was playing with Beatas that one time and I was like streaming, you were watching or something, you just fucking flame me all the time too. I think you're just a natural flamer, Charlie. You just fucking you go hard on me. So, listen.
I love going hard on you.
Phrasing.
Phrasing. All right. Well, enough about my MMR because that's not relevant. It doesn't matter. I think I'm a good Dota player. That's all that really counts. That's all that counts, right, guys?
You know what? Even Jess flamed you, and she loves your nips.
First of all, her MMR is lower than mine, so she can't flame me. Secondly, you're right, she does, so I guess it's okay. But what else? What else we got going on here? I mean, we're an hour and 13 minutes in. We have a couple more topics to talk about. Let's relax here a little bit and talk about ability draft because that's a thing, and I want to hear from Kurt and Sam. Do you guys play this very often? Did you play it at all? Like ability draft, anything with that?
I like the mode. I think it's fun. Like, I really like playing it with my real life friends because I don't want to play normal matchmaking with them, really.
That's pretty vicious to say, but that's fair.
Oh, I mean, it's true, right? Like, it ruins the game. Like, if you're playing on the Smurf, then the game's just a joke. And if you're playing on your main account, then, like, they're not going to have fun. Like, they're actually not. They're just going to get stomped 0-50 in lane.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so ability draft.
Beautiful thing about ability draft, it levels the playing field. Someone just picks up tree with like 2 crits and like something like Shadow Walk or something like that.
I
and
mean,
you're dead.
you have someone amazing at Dota like Palai, but when it comes to picking up abilities, he's so stupid. Like, he's so dumb at making his heroes. So, I hope he knows I said that too. Like, his heroes that he makes are actually the worst. So you can balance out that way, and like you can do some pretty ridiculous combos that are pretty fun too, right? Like if you get a Batrider sticky napalm and liquid fire, like it procs 10 times on their sticky. That was pretty fun. There's a bunch of pretty like cool interactions that you would never experience anywhere else.
And a lot of the animations are pretty cool too. I think there was like a thread on Reddit where Crystal Maiden got Sniper Ultimate, and she like she dances around and she throws the ultimate out. There's a lot of cool different animations and stuff too. Yeah. So, and that's a good point. So.
There was some broken stuff as well. Like whenever you used Lion's Mana Drain, it would drain from the center of the map. So in one of the first games I ever played, no matter what happened, there was this big thing that was pointing to wherever I was on the map. No matter what I was mana draining, there was a huge freaking arrow pointing to where I was mana draining.
And there's stuff like Luna Glaives doesn't work on certain heroes, and then DK ult doesn't work on certain heroes either. You just get the animation like stuck, like little pieces of the animation get stuck all over the map. So you have little DK orbs or moon glaives all over the fucking place.
Dude,
LOD was always broken.
Yeah,
sorry, LOD is Warcraft 3 name for it. Because like you had Meepo, and if you had his ulti in the original Warcraft, it would just start spawning random items that you couldn't use, but it was just randomly spawning them in the middle of the map. So if you picked Meepo ulti, it would just spawn everything and just keep going out until the entire map was covered. There's always a bug with this.
Well, apparently Witchcraft only works on DP as well.
Ugh, that sucks. That's unfortunate. Still, I don't know. There's a lot of things that don't seem like they would work, but sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I actually have a question from Twitter from a good friend of mine. Catherine, aka You're a Stud, did graphics for us for a period of time. She tweeted at me and she asked, Sam, creating the perfect ability draft hero, what would your perfect ability draft hero be, Sam?
Whoa, I'm in the spotlight here?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, for sure.
Split shot, Lina passive, Earthshaker passive, and Tiny Girl.
Okay,
I mean, you make the most boring hero possible.
No, dude, because
Earthshaker. That's actually so boring. You're gonna hit creeps for 20 minutes.
It's actually not boring. Like, split shot procs lead nowhere and other shit like that, so it's pretty broken.
Also, she wanted me to point out that she made the Tinker artwork, the Tinker fan art. That was the person that asked the question. So.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. What hero is that on, though?
What?
What hero is that on? Because you could choose it on a hero, like any hero.
I don't know. AUI, Terrorblade or some shit?
You can't pick Terrorblade.
Why?
Terrorblade isn't in ability draft.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I guess pretend that it is. That works.
Kunkka.
Kunkka. All right.
Kunkka.
Okay. All right. That's fair. So there's that. Shoutouts to Catherine, you're a stud for doing awesome graphics and stuff like that. Thank you.
People are gonna flame it or whatever, but just wait.
Well, I mean, that assumes that you can get that draft at all, ever. An ability draft. That's hard to do.
The best combination I still had, which is so fucking frustrating, and there's a video on Reddit about it too, is Mana Shield and Essence Aura. And then you have the Storm Ultimate.
that one looked pretty.
Because it triggers it every freaking time. That's why, like, there were rules. We had like Holy Monster should release its old rules of LOD. There were certain abilities that were banned from being picked, Essence Aura was one of them. Because you just get like a huge mana-intensive team and just destroy everything. You can't stop it.
I don't know. People are shit talking my build, but just go and try it.
That's because it's awful.
Fucking no, people fucking flame my Elder Titan build too, and look at that shit.
You're so proud of that every fucking
Yeah.
time. Every fucking.
No, I'm just saying, just go to ability draft and try and get those heroes or skills, and you're gonna own.
You
I
just
mean,
get a
try,
red
like-
hero with
like
grit.
Like
you need, like-
Maut can own with that shit.
You need like a. I'm pretty sure in
the
that
fuck
mode
is
you have to go
that?
for something like.
What are you? Are you just gonna
Yeah, but-
fucking flame me like that, Sam?
It's because you told him your MMR.
I know, dude.
This is what happens.
I like. And oh, Sam, I'm not gonna flame tonight. I'm not gonna flame. He fucking just calls me out.
You're a limit. You have like there's no limits on you.
What? Why? I have
You're
feelings.
just fun to flame, dude.
Shit, I
Wait, how there are no limits on Maut? How is that fair? Like, if there are no limits on Maut, there should be no limits on everybody.
No, dude. Maut's different. He's a cool guy.
Thanks, Sam. That means so
So,
much.
so you're not a cool guy? Is that what we're saying?
I mean, I react differently at times to abrasive.
Like messaging us
Yes.
privately?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sam.
What's
Good
going
luck
on
with
here?
Good luck with
Can
Demon
you-
Slash, really.
I got the 2, and I got Demon. So, I'm good.
Those are like.
Demon's a land winner.
He is.
What are you? What are you?
I'm not. You're a land winner too.
I know. Me. It's gonna be me, the 2, Demon, and then Conrad.
How about Grant? He's one at land as well.
Grant's gonna be our manager, and then it's gonna be me and Conrad, and the name is gonna be credits to Quantum Pope, aka Conrad Jansen, aka D2L for this. The name for this is gonna be started from the autumn, and now we're here.
That's so fucking awful. I'm sorry. That's the worst shit ever.
Kill yourself. I'm AFK again. I'm fucking AFK again. Fuck you.
Alright. Dude, you're better than that, Charlie. You're better than that. Okay, what else we got going on here, guys? There's not much else really to talk about. That ability draft was about the last thing I wanted to discuss, and we got a pretty short episode this time around, I guess, which evens out from last week, which we had a fucking 3-hour patch analysis bullshit. Can keep it pretty short. It's not short? Okay, Aaron says it's not short, so therefore it's not short. I guess we're good. Let's go around. I don't know if we're still doing this, but I want to do the shots fired kind of thing and see if anybody has any flames to give out before we head out of here. Toby, we'll start with you because you're on my leftmost in Skype. So, any shots fired, Toby?
I think I've fired all my shots at BuLba all night in good faith of... I don't think I need to fire any more tonight. I'm good.
Okay. Well. Alright, well...
Still love you, BuLba.
So mannered. So mannered. Charlie, you still AFK?
It's fine, dude. I mean, I'll take flame for losing matches today. I mean, Speed lost 4 yesterday. We lost 4 today.
Is that your shots fired, Sam? Is that it right there?
I'm not flaming. I'm not flaming Speed. I'm just saying we both
Yeah, we
lost like
both
8
suck.
matches. We both lost
That's
8
what
matches.
both
in
of us
a few
suck.
days, guys.
It's so
Okay.
sad.
You guys are...
Ew, I was really sad.
Sometimes Sam comes in our team speak and is sad with us. We just
Oh, you know
they're
what's
being
funny?
sad
You know
with
what's
the
funny?
music.
You know what's funny? After yesterday's match, I asked Bowen, "Hey, Bowen, how are you feeling, buddy?" And he's like, "Go fuck yourself for asking me that." Then today he asked me after our match, "Hey, BuLba, how are you feeling today, dude?"
I mean, of course he would.
Nice.
I can at least say
Actually, like-
BuLba and Aoi, you don't have to feel like Roxkiss did today after what Fnatic did to them. It's been a while since someone's GG'd out at 10 minutes in,
Yeah.
so you don't have to feel that bad.
At least there's that. At least there's the upside.
Yeah. There was worse shit that happened to other people. The upside.
I mean, at least you could be you could be me getting flamed for my MMR on Mad right now. That could be what's happening in your life, but that's not happening. So I guess there's an upside to everything. Charlie, you here right now?
Yeah, what do you want?
You got any shots fired? Just fucking flame somebody, please.
I don't know. I don't have anybody right now.
You guys are so.
I mean,
Wow.
whatever. Like every time this is always asked, nobody has like a really good shots fired. The shots.
I
just come
had
as,
one
like,
shots fired, dude, and then that shit like, I'm not gonna do that one again, dude.
Instead
Remember
of
my-
shots
remember
fired,
my-
Charlie, what is your obsession with tacos?
What? No, that was.
Okay, okay, I have a shots fired from Gran.
Okay, this is gonna be good.
Okay. Ask Toby
Gonna be
why
bad.
he's wearing Echo. Ask Toby why he's wearing Echo brand T-shirts.
How's that a
That's a
shots fired?
Is that a shots fired?
Well,
Yeah.
there's an easy answer to that, Grant. It's because you don't hear the first time, so you're going to actually have an echo, so it gets through your thick skull to the second time.
Oh, oh man.
Oh.
Jesus, you went hard there. Wow. Oh.
You want to fucking play, Grant? You fucking play. I do this for a living.
Oh man. Grant.
Oh.
Oh man.
I'm not adding the second part to that. That's that thing you told me.
Oh
to talk
my god! And Grant added it in chat himself.
Oh man. All right. Does anybody else? I guess I should just ask anybody.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Oh man. Yeah. Does anybody else have any shots fired? Like Kurt, Sam, you guys, anything?
Nope.
No. Wow, we're so mannered today. What the fuck happened?
But
guys?
you can't force it out.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah,
happen
right.
like that.
Yeah,
Like
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Natural.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm never going to tell you I love you more when you ask me to say it.
Well.
It's not going to happen.
Damn. Well, you just said it right there, so got it. Got it.
No, you didn't.
I fucking got
That
it,
was- No, you got nothing.
dude. Okay. Well, yeah, that's all right. We experimented. It didn't work out. I think we tried this before. We said it didn't work out, but
Gran wants on the call, guys. I don't know if this is approved though.
I don't know. That's up to
Hey,
him, I guess.
I already know I'm one up on this one.
Okay.
Should
I
we?
mean, we
I'm gonna bring him in.
it's Toby's call here.
Are we bringing
Well,
in Grant?
how is it my fault? I have no problem with this whatsoever. He made a call. I have to answer. That's the way the world works. I know how NA Dota works.
Let's do it, guys.
No. All right. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end it for now. We're gonna end it for now. We're gonna.
Okay, shots fired to Spitwad for ending it early.
All right. Shots fired to Spitwad then. Take that, Spit. I got nothing, but everybody, let's go around. Let's talk. Let's do, I guess, our sponsorship role / like where social media bullshit before we head out of here. Sam, let's start with you. Where can they find you?
Shout out to my team. It sponsors HyperX, Razor, Twitch, Barracuda, Need for Speed, and Sunny Things. And then follow me at Liquid BuLba Twitter.
All right, Kurt.
Follow me on Twitter at AU_2000 and well, I'm trying to stream more, but it's really I don't know, my internet's annoying, but I'll still be streaming at twitch.tv/AU_2000 and I guess shout out to my team.
What's the next match that we can see Speed Gaming playing in?
I have no idea.
Fnatic tomorrow at 16 CET.
Oh, shit, I
No,
did-
no,
really?
there's no, we're not playing that.
No, they don't
Aren't
play
you?
that. No,
I don't think so.
for the
Why?
no,
I don't think
their
it's
next
the
match
right
is their next
You have
match is
nothing
the-
else scheduled for that day.
Yeah, but like we don't play at 16, so someone posted it wrong, I think.
Tomorrow's
Yeah,
Navi
that's-
versus.
Because we scheduled it for a different day.
Well, what are you looking at, Toby?
The JD match ticker.
For for what tournament?
It's Netolic European. It's possible something's just sitting there and it was bumped to a date as a temporary thing. It happens a lot in the league until someone
Yeah.
confirms their time.
No, we're playing Fnatic for the JDL on Sunday at 18 CET. Our next
Wonderful.
match,
I'll get
Yeah.
to change it. I'll see you guys on Sunday then.
the next match is D2CL Virtus Pro on Thursday, 18 CET.
Wait, I don't know about that because that hasn't been announced yet.
Oops.
Oh, Charlie. Come on now, buddy. That's all right. It happens. You're just all over the place,
Well done,
too.
Charlie. So, while you're at it, when's that team house coming?
Why not both?
All right. All right, Charlie. Shout out slash.
I really wish there was like a store now, right now in Germany that sold enchiladas and fucking tacos. Because I'm so hungry for them right now.
What the fuck has that not been announced? It's like in 2 days. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, there's reasons behind that.
Whatever.
Okay, Charlie.
Awful.
Charlie.
Kick me off the shit.
No, do your fucking Twitter first, please.
Follow me at Monolith Dota.
Anything else?
Alright?
Anything else?
Oh.
No?
No, Maut. It's nothing else.
Okay. Toby, you're the last one. Go for it.
TobiWan Dota for everything. I keep it simple.
Okay. Alright, that's gonna be it, guys. My name is Maut. You can follow me at twitter.com/MautDota2. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We'll be back, I don't know when, someday, soon, hopefully. And hope you guys had a good time. We'll see y'all later.
Are we done?
Yeah, but people can still hear you. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just talk.
Okay.